This is your 5-minute warning. Today we're going to show you where the George Soros funds come from and how he is connected to the Quantum 5 funds of Nazi Germany, and how he was involved as a young man in the Hungarian forces to loot and take all the money away from the Jewish community. George Soros is from Hungary, and his dad was part of the Eurocross party in the Hungarian movement. They would loot, kill the Jewish community, and take their money. Now, how did George Soros gain access to what they call the Quantum 5 funds? This is part of a German account that was set up by Hitler. And it would use to be paid, he'd use it to pay politicians and army generals. In other words, he would bribe them on a constant basis. And that is well documented, and you'll see it here. Now, George Soros' father also, who was Theodor Soros today, but he had changed his name. His real name would have been Gyogy Schwartz. He had changed everybody's name when he was in Hungary. He had access to passport information, and he had the facilities to do that. And he would sell passports to other people. If he didn't like you, he sold you a passport that was incorrect, and you would be caught by the Nazis. Now, Theodor Soros, or George Soros' father, would die. Pass away in So George Soros' father dies in 1968. Now, George Soros gets control of the Quantum 5 funds. What this is millions and millions of dollars of money held in Switzerland that the Jews and the Hungarian Eurocross party would hide. During the war, the American troops were never able to secure those funds back since they were hidden in Switzerland. So after 1969, after George Soros' father's death, he comes onto the scene and invests in stocks. Where do you get the money? From the Quantum 5 funds. He now is the controller. This is an article here telling you about the information about the Switzerland's reputation for harboring the Nazi funds along with the Eurocross funds. And as long as you have the account number, nobody else can access that. Here's another article describing how the Allies discovered significant amounts of Nazi gold and other valuable assets. But they didn't get them all. They did not get them all. The Quantum 5 funds still exist today, and those are controlled solely by George Soros. And that's how he got his start in 1969. After his father died, he would gain control of those accounts. And so he was not a miracle investor. He had the funds, the stolen funds, from all the Jews that were killed. Here's another article called Chasing the Gold. Describes those same funds that had disappeared. But after a lot of work, a lot of help from different accountants, we were able to trace it back to World War II, Germany, and Eurocross Party, Hungary. Here's some more information here. This is what George Soros would do. It's a very simple game. He had the money from those accounts, Quantum 5 funds. He would invest in companies when they rose. He would sell short. He would sell, take the money out, and reinvest it. He would also use that money to bribe. His job is to keep the German and Eurocross party beliefs alive and continue to take over the world. And that is really his game plan here. So currently, he will do this. He will buy up companies. He will put people in charge of those companies, CEOs, and then he will make payments from those profits of those companies and pay judges and politicians. Here's another one. This is a stock company he bought. This is a private equity investing company he created, and it was called WellCare. WellCare, that's a healthcare. And he would walk away with $169.5 million in money. And now we have to look at Christopher Wray's involvement with George Soros. So as you see, this is a quick showing of exactly who George Soros is, where he got his money, what he's doing, And why? He's doing this because he was supposed to be the next Hungarian president. It was his time. He lost that. We took it away during World War II. Now, he has all the money, he has all the funds. I showed you how he does the money laundering into the judges, through the companies. They have found out during the end of the war, Hitler found out all I need to do is bribe the judges, bribe the leaders. I don't even have to use my army. And they can use the armies that are within these countries. In other words, they release the prisoners and use them as their army. They use our funds, the citizens' funds, then through taxation like carbon tax and all these other hidden taxes, which you do not see where the money goes to. So he's basically financing the war inside America by the American citizens' own money. Look at the history. I gave you a lot of information. This has been your 5-minute warning. We'll do more as soon as we can.